Maintaining sexual health in old age is often overlooked, yet it plays a vital role in keeping the entire body strong, energetic, and resilient. Many people assume that intimacy and self-pleasure naturally decline with age, but urologists and health experts continue to point out that the opposite can be true when individuals remain engaged with their sexual wellness. The human body is designed to respond to stimulation and regular circulation in the pelvic area, and when this part of health is ignored, it can lead to complications that affect far more than just intimacy. Sexual health is closely tied to cardiovascular function, hormone balance, and even mental health. When older adults neglect this part of themselves, circulation slows down, muscles weaken, and confidence begins to fade. But when they embrace it as part of overall self-care, it fuels vitality in ways many do not expect. As we grow older, the body naturally experiences changes in hormone production. For men, testosterone begins to decline gradually, and for women, estrogen levels shift dramatically during and after menopause. These changes can lead to reduced libido, decreased blood flow, and even loss of sensitivity. However, regular stimulation and self-pleasure help maintain blood circulation in the pelvic floor and reproductive organs, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients continue to flow to these tissues. This circulation prevents stiffness, maintains elasticity in the muscles, and supports the nervous system that regulates arousal. Just like exercise keeps the heart and muscles strong, sexual activity or self-stimulation helps preserve function and prevent decline in this important area of health. Beyond the physical benefits, sexual health has a profound impact on emotional stability and confidence. Many seniors who remain sexually active, whether with a partner or through self-pleasure, report feeling more youthful, more connected to their bodies, and more positive about life. The release of endorphins and oxytocin during sexual activity creates feelings of relaxation, reduces stress, and improves mood. This chemical balance is crucial in later years when stress, loneliness, and anxiety can take a heavy toll on well-being. Without this natural release, tension can build, sleep can become disturbed, and the mind may struggle with low energy and negativity. By embracing sexual health, older adults maintain a natural coping mechanism that protects both body and mind. Another important factor to consider is confidence. Confidence is often seen as a trait tied to youth, but it is equally vital in later years. When an older person neglects their sexual health, they may begin to feel disconnected from their body, as though it no longer works the way it once did. This disconnection can erode self-esteem and lead to avoidance of intimacy altogether. But maintaining regular self-care in this area reinforces the message that the body is still capable, still vibrant, and still worthy of attention. That confidence extends beyond the bedroom into daily life, influencing how seniors carry themselves, how they engage with others, and how they approach challenges. Feeling confident in one's body at any age creates a ripple effect of strength, motivation, and vitality. The link between sexual health and overall physical health cannot be underestimated. When circulation is encouraged through stimulation, it doesn't just benefit the pelvic region, it strengthens cardiovascular health as well. The heart, blood vessels, and immune system all rely on consistent blood flow to function at their best. Seniors who maintain this part of health are less likely to experience stagnation that can lead to discomfort, reduced function, or even long-term health issues. Additionally, keeping the pelvic floor active through stimulation strengthens muscles that are essential for bladder control and core stability. This reduces the risk of incontinence and supports mobility, which are common challenges in aging. Sexual health, therefore, is not an isolated factor, but a central piece of whole body wellness. There is also a powerful psychological aspect connected to identity and vitality. Society often portrays aging as a decline, a stage of life when energy, attraction, and intimacy fade away. But this belief is not supported by science or by the lived experiences of those who prioritize sexual wellness. Seniors who stay engaged with their bodies in this way defy stereotypes and often feel a renewed sense of identity. They discover that aging does not strip away their humanity, their desires, or their right to enjoy pleasure. This realization strengthens mental resilience, helping them embrace aging with grace and confidence instead of fear or shame. It is important to understand that sexual health in old age is not about comparison to younger years, but about maintaining what is possible and natural for the individual. Every person's body changes with time and expectations shift, but consistency is the key. Even small steps make a difference. Occasional self-pleasure or intimacy is better than avoiding it altogether, and each act reinforces circulation, muscle tone, and emotional well-being. When combined with other healthy habits like good nutrition, light exercise, and positive thinking, sexual health becomes part of a powerful foundation for longevity. Many seniors who focus on this aspect of health often report more energy, improved sleep, and a lighter mood throughout the day. This happens because the body rewards self-care with better hormone balance, reduced stress, and stronger immunity. Those who neglect it may notice stiffness, lack of energy, or even feelings of detachment from life. The contrast is clear, and it demonstrates why sexual health is not a taboo subject, but a vital part of thriving in later years. By embracing it openly and without shame, older adults not only preserve their vitality, but also inspire others to view aging as a time of opportunity rather than decline. Light daily exercise like walking or stretching might seem simple, but it holds extraordinary power in keeping the body youthful, energized, and capable at any age. As the years go by, the body naturally loses muscle mass, flexibility, and balance, yet the decline does not have to be inevitable or severe. Regular gentle movement works like fuel for the body, keeping joints lubricated, muscles toned, and blood circulation flowing to every system. For seniors, this becomes especially important because even small amounts of physical activity protect against stiffness, fatigue, and health complications that come from inactivity. Unlike heavy gym workouts or strenuous routines, light exercise is approachable and sustainable, making it a key to long-lasting wellness. Walking is one of the simplest yet most powerful forms of movement for older adults. Every step activates large muscle groups in the legs and core, which stimulates circulation, strengthens bones, and engages the cardiovascular system. A short walk after meals can help regulate blood sugar, lower blood pressure, and improve digestion. Even a daily 10 to 20-minute stroll around the neighborhood or indoors on a treadmill brings remarkable benefits. Walking also promotes balance and coordination, which reduces the risk of falls, one of the most common causes of injury in later years. Beyond the physical, walking clears the mind, eases stress, and encourages a sense of connection with the world around you. Stretching is equally valuable because flexibility naturally decreases with age. Tight muscles restrict movement, put pressure on joints, and increase the chance of strains or injuries during everyday activities. Simple stretches done in the morning or evening loosen the body, improve posture, and relieve tension in areas like the back, hips, and shoulders. Gentle stretching routines do not need to take more than 10 minutes, but can make a noticeable difference in how the body feels. Seniors who stretch regularly often report less pain, greater ease in bending or reaching, and more energy for tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries. Flexibility also supports circulation, as relaxed muscles allow blood to flow more efficiently. Light resistance exercises using body weight, small hand weights, or resistance bands further complement walking and stretching. These movements maintain muscle strength, which is crucial for independence in later years. Strong muscles support healthy bones, reduce the risk of osteoporosis, and make daily tasks like lifting, standing, or even getting out of bed much easier. The beauty of light resistance work is that it can be done anywhere with minimal equipment and without strain. Consistency is more important than intensity. Over time, seniors who include a few resistance exercises in their routine feel stronger, more stable, and more capable of handling physical demands. Circulation is one of the most significant benefits of regular movement. When the body is active, the heart pumps more effectively, oxygen levels rise, and nutrients reach tissues throughout the body. This helps protect against cardiovascular disease, supports brain health, and strengthens the immune system. Poor circulation, on the other hand, leads to fatigue, weakness, and slower healing. Seniors who commit to light daily exercise keep their blood flowing smoothly, which protects not just physical health, but also mental sharpness. Studies show that even light exercise improves memory, focus, and mood by boosting oxygen to the brain and releasing chemicals that promote clarity and relaxation. Another hidden advantage of light exercise is its effect on sleep. Many older adults struggle with insomnia or restless nights, but regular movement during the day helps regulate the body's natural sleep-wake cycle. A short walk in the morning, a round of stretches in the evening, or gentle resistance exercises in the afternoon prepare the body to rest deeply at night. Quality sleep, in turn, restores energy, strengthens immunity, and balances hormones, creating a cycle of well-being that feeds itself. Without this cycle, fatigue accumulates, making seniors less likely to stay active, and the downward spiral begins. Light exercise breaks that pattern and builds momentum toward better health. Emotional wellness also thrives with consistent movement. Seniors who walk, stretch, or exercise lightly often notice their moods lift almost immediately. This is because exercise releases endorphins, natural chemicals in the brain that create feelings of happiness and reduce pain. Gentle movement also lowers levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates aging and weakens the immune system. Seniors who make light exercise a daily habit often report reduced feelings of anxiety, loneliness, and depression. For many, it becomes a form of meditation, a time to focus on the body, breathe deeply, and let go of worries. Light exercise does not require extreme commitment or athletic ability. It is about small, consistent actions that accumulate over time to create lasting change. A senior who stretches for 10 minutes in the morning, takes a 15-minute walk in the afternoon, and does a few resistance exercises in the evening will experience remarkable improvements in mobility, strength, and energy within weeks. The body responds quickly to movement, even after years of inactivity, which proves that it is never too late to start. What matters is consistency, patience, and the willingness to move a little each day. These small habits create independence, which is one of the greatest gifts in older age. Seniors who move daily are more likely to live on their own terms, handle their daily responsibilities, and avoid reliance on others. They also recover faster from illness or injury because their bodies are conditioned to adapt and repair more efficiently. Each step, stretch, or lift of a light weight is not just about physical activity. It is an investment in freedom, confidence, and dignity. When the body moves, it stays alive in the fullest sense, carrying energy and vitality into every part of life. A balanced diet with fresh foods, omega-3s, and proper hydration is one of the most powerful ways to protect energy, brain health, and immunity in later years. As the body ages, it becomes more sensitive to nutritional gaps and less efficient at absorbing certain vitamins and minerals. This makes food choices more important than ever before. Seniors who nourish their bodies with simple, wholesome meals notice improvements in energy levels, clearer thinking, stronger bones, and fewer health complications. Instead of focusing on restriction, the goal is to give the body what it truly needs to repair, restore, and thrive. Fresh fruits and vegetables are at the core of this approach. They provide essential vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber that keep the digestive system running smoothly, reduce inflammation, and support immunity. Brightly colored produce like berries, oranges, spinach, and carrots contain compounds that fight free radicals, which are molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging. Seniors who make fruits and vegetables a daily priority often notice better skin, improved vision, and a stronger immune response to illness. The natural fiber in these foods also supports healthy cholesterol levels and prevents constipation, a common challenge in older age. Lean proteins are another vital piece of a balanced diet. The body needs protein to repair tissues, maintain muscle, and produce hormones. As seniors naturally lose muscle mass with age, protein becomes even more important. Sources such as chicken, fish, beans, eggs, and low-fat dairy provide the building blocks the body requires without adding unnecessary saturated fats. Fish in particular, such as salmon, sardines, or mackerel, contain omega-3 fatty acids, which are powerful nutrients for brain and heart health. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and protect memory function, making them a cornerstone of longevity. Even small additions of these foods a few times per week can make a significant difference in how sharp and energetic the body feels. Whole grains provide steady energy that keeps the body fueled throughout the day. Unlike refined grains that cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, whole grains like brown rice, oats, and quinoa release energy slowly, supporting balanced blood sugar levels and reducing cravings. They also contain B vitamins, which are crucial for brain health and metabolism. Seniors who replace refined breads and cereals with whole grain alternatives often experience better digestion, improved stamina, and fewer mood swings related to blood sugar fluctuations. Hydration is often underestimated, but plays one of the most important roles in senior health. With age, the sense of thirst becomes less reliable, leading many older adults to drink far less water than they need. Dehydration can cause fatigue, headaches, confusion, joint pain, and even urinary tract infections. Proper hydration, on the other hand, supports kidney function, keeps joints lubricated, aids digestion, and helps regulate body temperature. Seniors should aim for consistent water intake throughout the day rather than relying on thirst as a guide. Herbal teas, water, rich fruits like watermelon, and soups can also contribute to overall hydration. Staying hydrated not only boosts physical health, but also enhances mental clarity and mood. Another key element of a balanced diet is healthy fats. For decades, fat was seen as something to avoid, but the body requires certain fats for brain function, hormone production, and cell repair. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are excellent sources of these beneficial fats. They provide long-lasting energy and keep the nervous system strong. Seniors who include these foods in moderation often notice improved skin elasticity, better concentration, and greater satisfaction after meals, which helps prevent overeating on less nutritious foods. Equally important is limiting processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats. Processed foods often contain additives, excess sodium, and trans fats that strain the heart and kidneys. Too much sugar can weaken the immune system, increase inflammation, and accelerate the aging of skin and tissues. While occasional treats are part of enjoying life, making fresh, whole foods the foundation of the diet ensures that indulgences do not become the main source of energy. Seniors who reduce processed foods often find they have more natural energy, better digestion, and fewer health complaints like bloating or sluggishness. Portion control also matters as metabolism slows with age. Eating smaller, more balanced meals throughout the day helps maintain steady energy without overwhelming digestion. Seniors who eat mindfully, paying attention to hunger and fullness cues, often find they need less food than they once did but feel more satisfied. This prevents weight gain, reduces strain on the joints, and keeps blood sugar stable. Eating slowly and savoring meals not only supports digestion but also turns eating into a pleasurable, mindful activity that enhances overall quality of life. Supplements can be helpful in some cases, but they should not replace whole foods. Nutrients from real food are absorbed more effectively and come with natural compounds that work together to protect health. However, some seniors may need additional vitamin D, calcium, or B12 depending on their diet and lifestyle. Consulting a healthcare provider can help determine individual needs, but the focus should always remain on creating a colorful, balanced plate of real nourishing foods. A balanced diet is not about rigid rules, but about consistency and variety. So by eating a wide range of fresh foods, prioritizing omega-3s, staying hydrated, and making healthy fats and whole grains part of daily life, seniors equip their bodies with the tools they need to stay strong, focused, and youthful. Food becomes more than just fuel. It becomes a form of medicine, a source of joy, and a foundation for independence. Seniors who make nutrition a priority are rewarded not only with better health, but also with more vibrant energy to live fully each day. Healthy lifestyle habits such as quality sleep, stress management, and social connection are the backbone of staying strong, energetic, and resilient in later years. Aging brings natural changes to the body, but the way a person chooses to live each day has a powerful influence on how gracefully those changes unfold. Small habits compound over time, and even the simplest lifestyle shifts can add years of independence, clarity, and vitality. Seniors who commit to improving the way they rest, handle stress, and engage with others often discover that they feel younger, more balanced, and more fulfilled than they did in earlier years. Sleep is one of the most critical elements of a healthy lifestyle, yet it is often neglected. Many older adults struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking too early, which disrupts the body's natural rhythm. Poor sleep does more than cause fatigue. It weakens the immune system, impairs memory, slows healing, and increases the risk of chronic conditions such as diabetes and heart disease. Quality sleep, on the other hand, restores hormones, repairs tissues, and sharpens mental focus. Seniors who establish a consistent bedtime routine, create a comfortable sleep environment, and avoid stimulants late in the day often find their sleep improves naturally. Deep, restorative sleep allows the body to reset and provides the energy needed to handle the challenges of each day. Without it, even the healthiest diet and exercise routine cannot fully protect against decline. Stress management is another pillar of wellness in older age. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol, a hormone that, when elevated for too long, weakens immunity, damages the heart, and accelerates aging. Seniors often face stress from health concerns, financial pressures, or feelings of loneliness. But how they respond to stress can make all the difference. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or even spending quiet time in reflection calm the nervous system and lower cortisol levels. Light exercise also doubles as stress relief, as movement releases endorphins and shifts the focus away from worries. When stress is managed effectively, blood pressure stabilizes, digestion improves, and the mind feels calmer. A life without constant stress allows seniors to enjoy their days more fully and preserve their health for the long term. Social connection is equally vital for both mental and physical health. Isolation can quietly erode well-being, leading to depression, cognitive decline, and even a higher risk of physical illness. Humans are naturally wired for connection, and maintaining relationships keeps the brain sharp and the heart strong. Seniors who engage in conversations, share meals, volunteer, or simply spend time with family and friends experience a sense of belonging that combats loneliness. This sense of purpose and connection provides motivation to stay active and take care of oneself. Even small acts like calling a friend, joining a community group, or engaging in a hobby with others can lift mood and provide emotional support. The warmth of companionship is a powerful medicine that no pill can replace. The combination of sleep, stress management, and social ties creates a protective shield around health. Each element influences the others. Poor sleep can heighten stress, while high stress can lead to withdrawal from social circles. On the other hand, good sleep makes stress easier to handle, and strong social support reduces feelings of anxiety, which in turn improves sleep. Seniors who focus on balancing these areas create a cycle of resilience where their bodies and minds reinforce each other. It is not about perfection, but about maintaining habits that keep the system in harmony. Another important lifestyle factor is maintaining a sense of purpose. Seniors who wake up each day with a reason to move forward, whether it is a hobby, caring for loved ones, or contributing to a community, tend to live longer and healthier lives. Purpose fuels motivation, reduces feelings of emptiness, and encourages the body to stay active and alert. Combined with healthy rest, lower stress, and strong connections, purpose transforms aging into a stage of growth and fulfillment rather than decline. Practical habits like limiting alcohol, avoiding smoking, and moderating caffeine also play a role in supporting the body. These habits prevent unnecessary strain on the heart, lungs, and nervous system, which become more vulnerable with age. Replacing unhealthy habits with positive ones, like drinking water consistently, spending time outdoors, and practicing gratitude, creates an environment where the body can thrive. Small daily choices matter greatly because they accumulate into long-term outcomes. Maintaining routines is another key part of lifestyle health. The body functions best when it has regular rhythms for sleep, meals, and activity. A stable daily routine provides comfort, reduces stress, and helps the body regulate hormones and energy. Seniors who keep a structured but flexible schedule often feel more secure, less anxious, and more energized. Predictability brings peace, while chaos and inconsistency often add to stress and fatigue. Emotional health is also deeply tied to lifestyle. Seniors who cultivate positivity, practice forgiveness, and let go of grudges or regrets often experience lighter moods and stronger physical resilience. Holding on to negativity not only weighs down the mind, but also burdens the body with stress hormones. Replacing these patterns with gratitude, humor, and curiosity about life strengthens mental health and makes challenges easier to face. A healthy lifestyle in older age does not demand extreme changes. It thrives on small, steady improvements in how one sleeps, handles stress, connects with others, and approaches each day. These habits may seem simple, but they shape the entire quality of life. Seniors who invest in them discover they can wake up with more energy, think more clearly, recover from setbacks more quickly, and enjoy deeper satisfaction in their later years. Every decision to prioritize rest, calm the mind, and stay connected builds a foundation that keeps the body strong and the spirit vibrant. A positive mindset, filled with gratitude and optimism, enhances both mental and physical health in later years in ways that science continues to uncover. The human mind is more powerful than most people realize, and the way a person thinks can shape the way the body feels, functions, and even heals. As people age, It is natural to face challenges such as slower movement, more health concerns, and changes in lifestyle, but the mindset carried into these years determines whether they feel limited or liberated. Seniors who focus on gratitude, maintain hope, and nurture curiosity about life consistently report better energy, sharper thinking, and greater satisfaction with daily living than those who dwell on negativity. The mind, in many ways, directs the body, and choosing to see aging as an opportunity instead of a decline makes all the difference. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for seniors who want to remain youthful in spirit. It shifts the focus away from what has been lost and toward what remains, creating a sense of abundance and peace. Simple daily practices such as writing down 3 things to be thankful for or reflecting on moments of joy before sleep can lower stress, improve sleep quality, and protect the heart. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, and stronger immune systems. For seniors, this means fewer illnesses, faster recovery, and a more resilient outlook when facing challenges. Gratitude also rewires the brain to seek out positivity, which makes every day feel brighter and more fulfilling. Optimism plays an equally important role. Did you know that research shows optimistic people live, on average, up to 10 years longer than their pessimistic counterparts? This is not magic. It is the result of a healthier response to stress, better lifestyle choices, and a stronger immune system. When seniors expect good outcomes, they are more likely to take actions that support those outcomes, such as eating better, exercising regularly, and staying socially engaged. Optimism creates a self-fulfilling cycle where positive expectations lead to positive actions, and positive actions reinforce the belief in a better future. In contrast, pessimism can trap the body and mind in a cycle of stress, fatigue, and withdrawal from healthy habits. A positive mindset also enhances brain health in profound ways. Seniors who stay curious, open-minded, and engaged in new learning protect their cognitive abilities longer. Optimism stimulates the brain's reward pathways, releasing dopamine, which boosts motivation and creativity. Gratitude lowers levels of stress hormones, which can otherwise damage brain cells and impair memory. Together, these mental habits create a shield against cognitive decline. Seniors who adopt a mindset of lifelong learning and thankfulness often find themselves enjoying activities like reading puzzles or learning new skills well into their later years, keeping their minds sharp and alert. Emotional resilience is another gift of optimism and gratitude. Life in older age inevitably includes setbacks, whether health-related, financial, or emotional. A negative mindset turns these challenges into overwhelming burdens, while a positive outlook frames them as opportunities to grow, adapt, or discover new paths. This resilience reduces the risk of depression and anxiety, which are common among seniors who feel isolated or powerless. Optimism helps maintain a sense of control, and gratitude softens the impact of hardship by focusing on what is still meaningful. Together, they form a buffer that makes it easier to recover from difficulties and return to a sense of balance and joy. Social health is also deeply influenced by mindset. Seniors who carry positivity tend to attract stronger social connections because others are naturally drawn to their energy. Gratitude strengthens bonds by making people feel appreciated, while optimism inspires others with hope and encouragement. These connections, in turn, provide emotional support, reduce loneliness, and add a sense of belonging. When a senior shares laughter, stories, or simple moments of kindness with others, the benefits are multiplied. Not only do they feel better themselves, but they also contribute to the health and happiness of those around them. Physical health responds directly to a positive mindset as well. Optimism and gratitude reduce the production of harmful stress hormones like cortisol, which in high levels can damage the heart, weaken the immune system, and accelerate aging. A calmer, more hopeful mind allows the body to rest and repair itself efficiently. Seniors who maintain this mindset often notice fewer aches and pains, quicker healing, and more energy for daily activities. They also tend to adopt healthier routines because they believe in the value of taking care of their bodies. Positivity leads to better habits, and better habits keep the body stronger for longer. Spiritual well-being often deepens through gratitude and optimism as well. Many seniors find a sense of peace and meaning when they focus on the blessings in their lives and trust in the possibility of good outcomes. Whether through faith, meditation, or simple reflection, this perspective nurtures the soul and provides comfort during times of uncertainty. Spiritual strength can be as vital as physical strength, offering calmness, clarity, and a sense of connection to something greater than oneself. A positive mindset does not mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it means choosing to approach life with hope, thankfulness, and a belief in possibility. Seniors who embrace this way of thinking discover that their bodies feel lighter, their energy flows more freely, and their relationships grow deeper. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, and optimism opens doors to experiences that might otherwise be missed. Together, they create a powerful force that keeps the mind sharp, the body resilient, and the spirit joyful, no matter what age life has reached.